Hey y'all, it's your girl Brittany. I'm back on better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, and click the bell to be notified of every time I post. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know I post frequently. Alright y'all already know what we doing. Y'all know what we doing. Say it with me. We jumping, we skipping, we hopping, we leaping. We doing a Dougie into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a member on my Patreon. I just posted 2 videos over there, so make sure y'all go check those out. It's behind a paywall, so yeah. Enjoy that. Alright y'all, let's get into this video. Now we're starting this video off with Ahna and Mel. So Ahna always being messy, running her mouth, sticking her nose into stuff that ain't got nothing to do with her. And this is why Biggie don't be want to fight for you right here. Because you just always got so much to say. You be doing too much. Just be a background character and shut up. All right, you can't do that because you always got so much to say. So mind y'all, as we know, Mel ended up coming to fight Ivory on Baddies Mid-East. Now, we thought she was going to end up transitioning over to Baddies Midwest, but unfortunately, they're not filming Baddies Midwest yet. They're like doing auditions and stuff now. So with her coming, fighting Ivory and them getting it out the way, then them shutting down production because it was over with, Ahna ends up speaking on Mel for whatever reason. Nobody knows the reason. What's the reason, Sway? What's the reason? Always talking when nobody's talking to her. Ahna comes out with a post on Twitter saying, yes, Mel lost. I don't even know why she came. Now, I'm going to go and let y'all know. She posted that sometime last week. Nobody was studying it because it was just kind of random, out the way. And Mel didn't say anything back. But Mel finally responded and she was on there. Mel was going paragraph for paragraph. She was like, talk to who? Talk to me nice. So Mel ends up going on this huge rant, and we're going to get into everything that she said. So Mel said, Ahna, you choose to say that a year later. Ha ha ha. I came to get a bag and take a mini vacation without an audition. Clock it. It was wonderful, by the way. Win, lose, or draw, I'm going to get out there. Wasn't you the one saying Ivory big and nasty, though? It's crazy to me. Y'all besties now. First, Tinker weird self. Then Noo-noo, and summer hot breath, now you, laugh my butt off. Jaden Alexis, yo stewy head ass can get mopped too on my mama. I don't give a dang. No more. Y'all want to start? Let's start. Then I'ma finish it. Let's all gang up on Mel. Fail miserably. I'm with all the stuff though. I don't need nobody to be by my side. I stand 10 toes by myself, knocking girls down one by one. What's tea? Mel continues, wanna beef with me so they won't get whooped by Ivory manly self. Even from my city, a whole weirdo for real. Mad link up though. Trying to keep me out the club that I still got in. Ha ha ha. Trying to keep me off a show that I still got on. Ha ha ha. Bag was nice for those little days too. Would have been even better if I was there for an entire season. Tired of these being a part of my storyline. Anyways, so keep them coming. It's giving Baddies gone wild, ? Make sure y'all root for me for that, just like y'all did for Baddies Midwest. Love y'all. Let me show y'all who I really am. Mel continues, get in the field with this man 50 times. Y'all think y'all a threat or something. Am I supposed to be scared? ? Shaking in my boots? ? Trembling? ? Fearful? I only fear God. Now, that's all she had to say. She said a mouth full. Legit, literally. Now, I will say this before I move on. I get it, maybe she was irritated today and maybe she was tired and maybe the way the scene went, everybody felt some type of way because she didn't have to audition. She just came to the club, and with her coming to the club, she was standing on business, and they felt as though like you was able to get on here and you didn't do nothing. Just how like them girls felt when Jocelyn brought Hennessy and Rose. They felt as though like you didn't do anything to get on the show, so like why are you here? And maybe during the scene we gonna see Noo-noo and her get into it, her and Ahna, like we gonna see her get into it with some people because they feel as though like why y'all bringing in a rando to the show. And I could see that because they do be getting irritated when they do bring outsiders to the show. But, oh well, y'all don't write the checks. Y'all just cash them. Like, girl, shut up. I'm happy that Mel got this opportunity. And like she said, she didn't have to audition. She didn't have to do much. All she had to do was show up and be herself. And they hang on that. Now, I will say this. I was rooting for her. And I did expect her to come and really put it on the floor. Put it on the line. As even Entertainer would say. Because honestly, no shade. As we know, piss got thrown on her. So I was expecting, because piss had got thrown, she really was going to come in there and like, being a baka boom, bow, bow, get in there, bow, bow. I'm thinking she going to do that. And that didn't happen. She let it be known that it really ain't go like that. So that lets me know that Ivory was fighting her hard for Old, New, and Beyond. Like I told y'all, like with the example that we did with Baddies. Like, when she fought Big Lex the first time, she didn't know Big Lex was coming like that. But once Natalie pulled up and she seen Natalie was outside, she was not finna allow Big Lex to win. Like, she wasn't finna let her do that. Especially off, like, first impression fights. So, she fighting hard. And I'm sure she did take it. Like, y'all gonna invite her up here? Okay, y'all gonna invite her up here. I'm finna go and get her for Old, New, and Beyond, because this is my show. I've been on here all season doing my thing. Y'all gonna bring somebody from outside of the girls I fought in the house to come fight me? Oh yeah, I'm finna put on a show. And I do believe that Ivory put on a show, because from how we see how she acting on episode 4, you know she been putting on a show whole season. She been out of her body whole season. No shade. And like I said, Mel had came out and was like, you know, she got that first round. But as they kept going, she wasn't getting it. So I'm glad she went ahead and told us the truth and didn't have us like, ooh, Mel finna come in here and just whoop her down. I'm glad she ended up telling us the truth. But I do believe that, you know, to an extent, her telling us the truth is like, oh, dang, like, we were rooting for you. And, you know, we still rooting for her. We still want our girl to win. But it just was like, oh, dang. The piss. You don't remember the piss? Like, how mad you was behind the piss? You don't remember that? Like, you should have gotten to feel more with the piss situation. So we thought she was going to be coming harder because of the piss. But apparently, you know, after she got her first round in, she whooped her. She was like, shoot, okay, I got my lick back. And then I'd be like, no, come on. And then, you know, Mel started losing. But it's okay. It's okay. It's not, you know, the end of the world. It's okay. It's all right. We're going to brush it off. As many times as her and Ivory have gotten to fight, though, like, she right. She will always get in the paint with Ivory, and she let it be known that she's not scared of her. And I do believe, you know, with her and Ivory's rival, and especially with the pee situation now with the urine, I do believe that, you know, people have to pick sides now. People can't just be one person friend and the other as well. Like, no, it's just either or. But I'll say this too. Mel went into an environment of people that already got to know Ivory. So, of course, they're automatically on Ivory's side because they've gotten to know her on and off the camera. And they've spent time with her. You're a stranger coming in. So, they probably, you know, did have a lot to say about Mel coming in. Now, Mel ends up calling out Noo-noo in the midst of her, like, going off. So, Noo-noo ends up responding, and Legacy said, oh, Mel, tag me in, I'm it. Now, mind you, I guess these two made up, you know, quietly. They got on the phone like real friends, talked out whatever issue they had, and I'm sure they got back cool and following each other because Legacy ends up taking up for Mel. Now, Noo-noo responds, ganged up on you is a stretch, but let's not act like if one of us came to the network you're on to fight, that opinions wouldn't be given as well, Like, girl, all I said was correct when they asked a question. And I also gave you your props for coming to stand on your stuff. Anything extra is for the birds. Chirp, chirp. So Legacy jumps in and she asks Noo-noo and she said, you shouldn't be commenting on nothing that has to do with you. Monkey see, monkey do. Head eye. Stay in a background character's place. Ooh, shady. Noo-noo responds and says, same way you're here commenting on something that don't have ish to do with you. Now we even. Legacy ends up responding saying, do your research. I'll slide about mine. The difference is you sliding for somebody you don't know. Well, I'm going to say this. Mel did call her out, so she's more so defending herself than sliding for anybody. She's sliding for me, myself, and I. Mel said something about her, so she's defending herself. So Noo-noo continues on and she said, I don't need to do ish because I don't ever care about no 304 that much, especially when I don't know. You should ride for your peoples. You can slip and slide for them. It don't make me no difference. We all fight, so a W or a L is what this ish comes with. She came in not knowing how ish could have went and stood on her ish, and I respect that no matter how it played out for her, period. Mel jumps in the chat and she said, at Legacy, exactly. They don't know what real friends are. She mad she a replacement and we come in high demand. You know, like special appearances. Ooh, okay. So Noo-noo responds and says, what is there to be mad about? I didn't come in as a replacement. I was already there when they were looking for a replacement. And even if I did, it don't matter because we all made it on the same network and got paid. ... The money is always the motion here, nothing else. Now, I will say this. Mel called Noo-noo out. So Noo-noo responding and taking up for herself, I believe that's normal. Anybody's going to do that. Like she said, she gave Mel her props. But obviously, like I said, you know, Mel and came on a show. They probably all were shook when they was like, we have a special guest coming. And I definitely believe that Mel and Legacy are in high demand. But you do have to understand, too, people can be shocked when certain things happen and they can be looking crazy because that was never done before to my knowledge. So yeah, and Noo-noo wasn't doing it but standing up for herself, and Legacy jumping in and talking about she ride for her friends. That's all she could do is ride, because when it come to fighting for them, just go take a seat. Go just go sit down. Sit down, babe, sit down. Now boom. Ahna did not respond at all. I thought she was gonna say something, she loved her. Oh, I don't let nobody play with me, She gonna say something back, but she ain't say nothing, no. She didn't say anything back. I thought she was, but she didn't. Also, I understand where Mel is coming from. I definitely believe that she is in high demand. And, the whole thing with her and Ivory has definitely opened doors for her and Ivory. No shade. It has opened doors for both of them and put them both in a great position, to make more money and to get a nice thick bag, very much so they can do whatever they need to do. And I love the fact that, Mel is getting more opportunities to go on different stuff. She on Deja Vu right now doing her thing, and hopefully we do get to see her on Baddies Gone Wild. Hopefully they do transition her over, because Mel do got hands and she'll get in the paint and she'll fall in with anybody. In my opinion. And she just got a bag too for doing the Mean Girls reunion. So she's booked and busy. No shade, no lie. She booked and busy. And I think, she'll be good over there on Zeus. I think she'll be great over there on Zeus, to be honest. But Ahna started all of this doing the most, being messy, stating opinions that nobody asked for, and said nothing. Look around, she's on mute. Like, what's even the purpose? But Mel said what need to be said, and I do think that now that it's gotten to the pit situation, and that these two women will never make up, they'll never be friends, they'll never be cordial, I do think people feel as though they need to pick a side and show like their loyalty. And to an extent, Ahna, I think she's showing her loyalty for manipulation purposes. I don't think she's showing it off off of being genuine. She pick and choose what she want to say. She pick and choose, her battles. So to me, she want to be cool. So she gonna give Ivory her pops and be like, yeah, Mel came in and this and that, because she thinking in her mind she'll never see Mel again. We ain't seen her cop pleased with Bad Dolly and anybody else who she feel as though could take her and dog walk her ass. So we already know what it's giving. But that's all I really got for y'all in this one. Mel definitely said what need to be said. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole thing down below.